Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2024 ski test. We've got a Headcore 111 for you today. Graphic update for this year, but same ski as last year. And that's great news. Those of you that follow along know that I'm a big fan of these Core skis. I own a Core 93 myself and was able to spend a nice couple of days in the spring here on the Core 111. And if you're not going to have this ski in powder, that soft spring snow conditions, that corn, kind of that deep slushy snow, that's another great avenue and application for these skis. Really kind of holds up well to cutting through that crud and that chop and just, kind of manky snow conditions while staying reasonably composed, especially for a lightweight ski. We had a few other skis out on these particular days around this 110, 112 width area, and a lot of them were just heavy and bulky. And while, they plowed through stuff pretty easily, they were extremely tiring. So if you're looking for a ski that has a similar type of performance characteristic, but it doesn't feel like it's going to rip your legs off, that's where this Core 111 really comes in handy. It's a really sharp and precise turner. It also is a great floater. It just stays right on top of everything. And that really kind of puts it in a different realm than other skis in this area, especially since it falls more in the directional side of the spectrum in terms of being a sharp and crisp carver. There are certainly more free ride bowed out skis in the 110 range that are equally as light, but they just don't hold up nearly as well. And it all starts with the Headcore construction. So they do build these with a blend of Karuba and poplar in the wood core. That Karuba is super light. Poplar takes a little bit of that sting off, adds some subtleness to the ski. And then we get 2 sheets of fiberglass top and bottom, and then 2 carbon laminates as well. The carbon in the core is really unique in that the bottom layer is flat, and then on top of the core, they curve that carbon in order to match kind of the top sheet angle of the ski. Whenever you're curving or putting these materials in a 3-dimensional format like this, you're boosting that power, you're boosting the stiffness. So that upper laminate does a lot of the heavy lifting when it comes to getting the ski up on edge and providing excellent energy and rebound throughout. These Core skis are known for having a crazy weight to stiffness ratio. I mean, they're just about as stiff as it gets while being, pretty darn light for how much mass or how much volume is here. It's a big ski, 111, 184, 1,846 grams. So pretty well below that 2,000 gram mark that we normally see in skis of this range. So you're getting a good weight savings here for sure. And then they kind of, as these Core skis get wider, they do incorporate more of the rocker into the profile. So a little bit flatter than what we see in the 99 or 93 with more rocker and more taper. So they really kind of spoon out this shovel. We see it really start in the 105 and then the 111 and then the 116 takes it to the next level as well. So that widest part is brought pretty far down, and that's going to give the ski some really nice float. It's actually like a long kind of flat taper range as well. So that just gives a lot of surface area to this section of the ski that's going to make it float right up and out. And then decent rocker, not a ton, good splay. It's about what you'd expect from a ski of this range, nothing crazy going on there, but definitely more on that floaty side of the spectrum. And then while this splay isn't dramatic in the tail, the rocker's on the long side, so it drops all the way down here. That kind of lines up pretty well with where the taper, again, kind of a flatter taper section right about there, about 6 centimeters of pretty flat shape. So that's going to keep that tail up here. And then that lines up pretty well with that rocker. So gradual in the tail and then a little bit rounded here as well. So that's just going to take a little bit of punishment away, especially at the back end. If you picture this as more squared off, it would be a lot more demanding. But as it is, it holds up really nicely to strong skiing while not being overly demanding. Nice long turn shape too, 21.1 meters here. That really puts more responsibility on the skier to dictate the shape and duration of the turn. Allows you to be a little bit more sideways, a little bit more drifty. With these core skis being so precise, that's sometimes hard to come by, especially in like the 99 range. But once you get to this 111, the taper in the rocker is enough that it kind of balances the precision of that carbon. But overall, very positive experiences on this Core 111. Softer groomers all the way through spring snow. Love to get these in deep, fresh powder from time to time and just see what they can do in that realm. But overall, love these skis. Really nice mix of attributes. Great for that advanced expert skier that knows how to turn a ski, isn't scared of that reactivity in a wider ski. Make sure you check out this Head Core 111 here at skiessentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye.